A school district in the East is getting some extra cash before the next school year, all to help teachers grow their classrooms. The Craven County Schools Partners in Education program received a $60,000 grant from the Harold H. Bates Foundation. A lot of the money will go towards supplies for the teachers and classrooms, but the money isn't just going back into big-named stores. It's going back into a local shop, the Beginning Teachers Store. The store was started 14 years ago to help new teachers find the resources they need. The rest of the donation will go to individual schools to fund music education and physical fitness. And when most people think of natural disasters occurring in eastern North Carolina, they may think of hurricanes. However, wildfires, tornadoes, and other severe occurrences happen all over the state. Our Ford Sanders joins us from the newsroom this morning with a deeper look at what's being done to keep people aware. Ford, good morning.
Good morning, Julianne. Leaders from the Extension Forestry Office at North Carolina State University are now teaming up with state officials to keep people aware on how to maintain healthy forest. Now, I got the chance to catch up with one of the leaders, and I'm told they have a workshop in which landowners and those in management can learn all about forest resiliency.
A healthy forest can have unhealthy trees.
Forest resiliency is the focus for the Extension Forestry Department out of North Carolina State University. With wildfires, tornadoes, hurricanes, and other natural disasters being prevalent in North Carolina, officials say it's time people become aware of prevention efforts.
We have a lot of wildfires in North Carolina every year. Usually it's between 3,000 and 5,000 fires that the North Carolina Forest Service responds to.
Dr. Kelly Oden is an assistant professor and extension specialist at NCSU. She says these forests are truly some people's livelihood, so this type of training is vital.
This is how they, make money and what they might retire on. The impacts that a huge storm might have on their forest property might mean hundreds of thousands, maybe even more of dollars to them.
Noting that their target audience goes beyond landowners to those in management positions or anyone making decisions in forest. She says they want to teach people new tips and tricks on what to look for, saying not everything one may think is a sign of an unhealthy forest is accurate.
Dead trees are really important for wildlife. So someone may look at it and be like, look at this unhealthy forest, but really this is allowing bears and birds and small mammals a nesting site.
Overall, noting that when it comes down to it, forests are some of the most important aspects to everyday life that we may take for granted.
Our forests are really important in North Carolina, not just for our environments and our biodiversity, our enjoyment, how we like to enjoy the outdoors, but also for forest landowners who, to them, this is an investment.
Dr. Oden says the workshop will take place Tuesday, July 20th. Now, you can head over to WNCT.com later this morning for more information if you're interested in attending. From the newsroom, Ford Sanders, 9 on your side.